Hey up everyone, welcome back to my Final Fantasy XIV Let's Play. So I have the dog and the rat on the bed at the moment. Rat's out for playtime, which he usually does around this time. But I've got one of my dogs this time, the sausage dog, so if he hears some noises outside, he probably will bark. So I do apologise if he does that, but he's a dog, he doesn't know I'm recording, so he's just... What are you doing? He's just jumped. Don't know why. Anyways, we are back and I've come to this location because that's where the next quest took me to, well, was taking me to in the last video. And I've now got to talk to Destination. And I know what's coming. So, they're quite hard hitting. They actually are. There's no joke. Like, there's birds chirping outside, there's dogs barking everywhere. I don't know what's going on. I just can't have a peaceful recording. Yeah, it sounds like a pack of dogs. I can't remember what Malice actually does. Obviously it does something. Oh, you'd be dead. Right. God, I need better gear. Right, so Biggs wasn't there. Sorry, Wedge. There's nowhere to be found. My little friend. And what are you supposed to be? Oh, you're a white mage as well. Okay. Sorry, Wedgie. Yorkshire? Were you able to learn anything? Not in this area? Well, that stands to reason, I suppose. Seeing as he was trying to lure the Garleans away from me. But where within this vast sea of snow and ice could he be? That is a good question, Wedge. One we are about to find the answer to, I do believe. We can't give up, Yorkshire. We must find Biggs before he succumbs to the cold or is recaptured. There must be someone in this tower who can help us, even if it's only to tell us where to look. Ask them for me. Ask anyone who'll listen, and hurry. Biggs's chances of survival grow slimmer by the moment. Yeah, I know where I'm going, and I know how I'm getting back down. All the way up the staircase. And I mean all the way. Oh, nearly fell off then. That could have been disastrous. Your friend is lost in the wilderness, you say? If he's not to be found around here or the vicinity of the Darkhold, it is possible he made for Whitebrim. To reach it, one must travel through Danafin Pass, the southern end of which lies to the north and east of here. While I make no guarantee that your search will bear fruit, it is surely better than worrying in idleness. I wish you luck. Oh, and one more thing. Do tread warily when climbing the stairs here. Not a moon ago, I near broke my neck when I slipped and took a tumble. I mean, I literally planned to just... donk. Whack a regen on. Go see if we can find our matey potato over here. I didn't do a roulette this time. So I'm just straight on. I also downloaded Where Winds Meet. I see a lot of people play it, so I thought I might try it. But I kind of wanted to get the Skyrim Let's Play up, but I might try Where Winds Meet because, like, I definitely haven't played that. So when I do the Skyrim Let's Play, it'll say never played before, and that's mostly true. I think I've mentioned in another video before that I started because I bought the physical copy for my PS4, and I started to play it, and I don't know why I stopped. I think I started playing Elder Scrolls Online, and then I just stopped playing after the first part. You know, where you go into the place and you're about to have your head chopped off, and this dragon comes and blah blah blah. And that's all I remember. I don't remember anything else. So yeah, I bought it the other day. It was only like 15 quid for the digital copy. Downloaded it, and I was ready to do a Let's Play, but I haven't really had... I've had time, but I haven't had time, if you know what I mean. Like, I really want to get into it. So... Oh... Right. I'll decide that at some point. I might do a Where Winds Meet Let's Play, see how that goes. Well, at least we found him. Our orders are to take you back, dead or alive. Which will it be, engineer? Why don't you come out and find out, Tinhead? That's my Irish accent, by the way, and it's really bad. Ah, Yorkshire. It is well that you are here. The situation is grave. Bix is in a bad way. We need to do something right now. Ida has the right of it. He will perish if we delay. With me! Oh yeah, let's fight some galleons. He's not alone. Kill them all! I'm trying not to shout Doggo's gone to sleep. Yay. Right, which one's targeting me? You. Right. You can have one of these and all, because I'm going to go for you next. Oh. Don't you dare. Right. Well, I need to protect Biggs. Yes, focus on me. Focus on me, big boy. Yeah, whoa. I can't even rescue NPCs, which is annoying. Put that back on. I'm just running around chucking arrow and everything. The biggest problem I have with controllers is targeting. It's very annoying. Right, that's that. Oh, shiver me timbers! You're alright, Biggs. I've got you. Facing it your way. Does anyone remember back in the day when white mages used to have protect and protect all? It was a handy skill, but not massively handy. I don't know. I can't remember much about it. I do remember like we used to put it on before any like bosses or anything. Oh. My thanks. I'm not even going to do the Irish accent because I'm so shit at it. Another moment, and I would have. He has been too long in the cold. We must find shelter for him. Monument Tower, you say? Very well. Ida and I shall bear him there with all haste. Sid will be so happy to see Biggs and Wedge again. Oh, I love reunions. God, you could have spawned me there, couldn't you? But no. I honestly can't wait till I can start flying. See, I'll give like that biased a wide berth. I cannot thank you enough, Yorkshire. And the same goes for the rest of you. Thank you all so much. Oh, don't mention it. We are family, are we not? Well, yes. It's just that I didn't think I'd ever see him again. I owe a lot of you in my life. And you saved wedges too, Yorkshire. I'm losing count of how many I owe you. Biggs, Wedge. God, it's good to see the two of you again. Chief, it's you. It's really you. In our hearts, we knew you were still alive, but to finally see you in the flesh. When Alfino told me of the raid on the Waking Sands, I feared the worst. What happened? The enemy struck with nary a warning. We didn't stand a chance. Wedge and I were in the workshop when they came. Before we knew what was happening, the Imperials had us at gunpoint. It must have been awful. There's one thing I don't understand, though. How did the Garleans get there so fast? I mean, the Immortal Flame should have seen them coming, right? I myself have asked the same question. That day when I returned to the carnage at the Waking Sands, I noted naught amiss in horizon, nothing at all to suggest the passing of an Imperial force. From this, I conclude that the Garleans came neither by land nor by air. Nay, they were born there by potent teleportation magics of the kind used by the Asians. Carry on. We were bound and blindfolded and bundled into the cargo bay of a waiting airship. I can't rightly say how long we were aboard, but when the time came for us to disembark, we found ourselves in the midst of an Imperial stronghold, Castrum Centri. Upon arrival, we were marched off into the main complex. Biggs and I were thrown into a detainment cell together, while Minfilia and the others were taken elsewhere. That was the last we heard from them. Castrum Centri. What happened next? Well, we were held in isolation for what felt like years, but was probably moons, or maybe only weeks. And then, without warning, the Imperials collected the pair of us and put us on another vessel, which we found out was bound for Garlemald. Much to our dread, we knew that if we were taken back there, we weren't like to leave again. So, risky though it was, we sabotaged the ship's latitude control, thereby forcing an emergency landing. And in the midst of the ensuing chaos, we managed to slip our captors. The rest, as they say, is history. Ha! If you didn't know any better, call that a likely story. Sabotaging the altitude controls of an airborne vessel. That would have been Biggs's handiwork, like as not. You always were resourceful in a tight spot, my friend. Yorkshire, thank you for returning my dear assistance to me. It would seem I owe you yet another debt of gratitude. Everyone owes me everything, at the moment, it seems. There are still many questions in my mind, but the answers can wait. Minfilia and the others still want for rescue. Alright, you lot. Garland Ironworks is back in business. Let's go and give the Imperials what for. Hurrah! Hurrah! What are you barking for? What are you barking for, Leshy? Thanks to you, Biggs and Wedge are with us again. Now we must find a way to rescue Minfilia and the others. Gods know we've kept them waiting too long already. Based on what we've learned, I believe it's safe to say they're being held at Castrum Centri. So let us convene at Revenant's Toll in Mordona. It is a good place as any to prepare, and better than most. The road leading east and south will get you there. I've already attuned, thank you very much. When we arrive, let us seek the advice of the local adventurers. We're bound to learn a thing or two that will benefit our mission. Well, what you don't know is... yes, see? This is what you get for doing the White Mage's level 45 job quest. Nope, nope, not there. Schlafborn. Wonder when he's going to turn up over there. Can't remember at what point. I think I might have had my microphone a bit too close to my mouth again. It's going to sound like I'm chewing on the microphone. I do apologise. Well met, friend. What brings you to Revenant's Toll? Did I hear you rightly? Your friends are being held captive at Castrum Centri, and you want to rescue them? I don't mean to discourage you, but that might prove difficult. The stronghold has been on high alert of late, with armoured patrols seen about the perimeter around the clock. Not even a fly could get within 100 yards of the walls undetected. If the Garleans were alerted to our coming, we cannot know what they will do to Minfilia and the others. We must act with the greatest stealth. Aye, and it has to be good old-fashioned infiltration. But with security so tight, how are we going to smuggle ourselves in? Why, I have a mind to walk through the front door. Huh? The front door? Aye, we'll disguise ourselves as Imperial troops and march right in. For this, we'll need a few sets of Imperial uniforms, a suit of Magitech armour, and impeccable timing. That's a bold strategy. It might just work. Where we are, there's certainly no such shortage of opportunities to borrow the equipment. Knowing those Imperial bastards, they won't even suspect that we savage Eorzeans would think to use their technology. Then it's settled. If you're determined to go ahead with this, I recommend you speak with Glaumont. The fellow's got a personal grudge against the Empire, and happens to know a deal about Castrum Centri besides. No doubt that he'd be want of aid. Ida... Oh. No, Ishtola doesn't sound like that. Sorry, Ishtola. Shouldn't sound like how I speak, but... Ida and I shall go reconnoitre Garlean activity at the stronghold. It would not do if something were to befall our comrades before we had the chance to act. Come and join us when you're ready, Yorkshire. Let's do this. Sometimes I wonder, Ida, are there ever times when you are not infused? She is pretty cool. I'm nothing if not infused, Ishtola, and you're beginning to remind me of Papa Lemo. Right, let's go talk to Glaumont next to Sark Malak. Looking for Glaumont, are you? Well, you found him, whoever you are. Eh? You looking to get inside Castrum Centri? You need my help? Something tells me we're gonna get along just fine. Yeah, level 49. How exciting. So you have friends at Castrum Centri who want for rescue. That Slafborn knows me too well. Aye, you can count on my help. I've got a score to settle with the Imperials, and I never pass on an opportunity to get back at the Horsens. Enough about me, let's talk about strategy. Rescuing folk from captivity is right delicate business. A single oversight, just one little blunder, and it's all over. You can't leave any room for uncertainty. For starters, you need to confirm beyond the shadow of a doubt that your friends are where you think they are. You don't want to risk your neck only to discover they've been moved elsewhere. How can you find out, you ask? By following these instructions. If you approach Centri from the east, you'll see a swampland to your left called the Tangle. Get in there, never mind all the marbles, and investigate your way to the southwestern corner. You'll come upon some drainage pipes coming down from the stronghold. Don't ask me how I know, but one of them leads back up the command tower. If you listen closely, it might be as you can eavesdrop on some of the some owe the happenings within. Once we know for certain your friends are there, we'll move to the next stage of the operation. Now get going, and Godspeed. I find it hard sometimes to, to say like the words that they say. I know I've seen a YouTuber a while ago, I can't remember who it was, but they were having trouble, because they were American, they were having trouble speaking like the, like the, I don't know how to explain it, like the shortened English words, like oh there. I mean, we still struggle with it, especially, you know, nowadays, because the English language has just been absolutely butchered. Let's go to the tangle. Oh, that one's gonna... Oh, we got him. Nice. Let's go kill some mob balls. I think we've got to go this way. I'm sure. No. I'm totally wrong way. This way. Yeah, you bloody pull. Gone totally wrong way again. Here we am. Actually, we might have. Yeah, I have a feeling I can't go that way. I'm gonna go that way anyways. Yeah, got wrong way. Tell you what, I'm bloody useless sometimes. Okay, let's go the right way this time, eh? See if I can do this one a wide berth. Ah! Oh, that one's gonna pull, isn't it? No? Oh. Okay. I don't know what to do with these. Blind! 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 It's so bright, isn't it? What of the captive? Does she still refuse to speak? She may as well be deaf-mute for all the information we've gotten out of her. The others aren't much better. The Ellison gets on my nerves most of all. Every time he opens his mouth, it's only to spout gibberish. I do wonder, why is the Tribunus so obsessed with this Minfilia woman? They say she possesses some mystical power, something we Garleans don't have. Mystical power? Like the kind the beastmen use? How am I supposed to bloody know? You're so curious, why don't you ask the Tribunus yourself? As we try to tumble her, I like my head where it is, thank you very much. Our break is over, best get back to our stations. That pretty much just said they're buggered off. Back to Madonna! I've been it. It is good to see you again, Yorkshire. I've given to understand you have conducted some reconnaissance. Tell me what you're able to learn. So Minfilia and the others are indeed at Castrum Centri. Their presence thus confirmed, we may proceed with the mission. While you were afield, Sid took the liberty of devising a plan of action. Pray have the details from him. Good work, Yorkshire. As Alphino has already told you, we've plotted out a course for the rescue. The gist of it is unchanged. We disguise ourselves as Imperial soldiers and infiltrate the stronghold. Glaumont is looking into ways to procure a suit of Magitech armour. In the meantime, I need your assistance for some preparation of my own. Minfilia and the others are counting on us, Yorkshire. Let's not keep them waiting any longer than necessary. I agree. Excuse me. While Glaumont goes about devising his plan, We need to see some preparation of our own. It wouldn't do if the Imperials were to discover that they're short on armour. To prevent this from happening, I'm going to put together a makeshift communications jamming device. The explanation is like to get a bit technical, so bear with me. Imperial forces communicate at a distance via electromagnetic waves. Simply put, voices are born upon etheric lightning energy that permeates the air. Now, the hill-sized cluster of corrupted crystals to the west has been observed to amplify the self-same energy by making use of this property. We should be able to drown out Imperial voices. To ensure that we have enough amplification, we must identify the most potent crystals among the cluster. For this, I need you to go there and use this device to take readings. I'll mark the likely places on your map. Oh, and just so you know, plasmoids are drawn to lightning energy. Don't be surprised if you run into a few. Oh, cheers. Couldn't do this yourself though, could you, old man? No. Couldn't be possible. I'll do it, don't worry. No, really. You stay in there, in that safe place, and I'll get consumed by big frogs. No, really, I don't mind. Prime location. Excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat. I think not plasmoid. I think there's one up top as well. I think. Might be, yeah. Quite sure there's one up there. There's one near this frog. Might have to fight. Maybe not. Can you turn around and go away? Or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Where's that other one? There it is. Please, before it gets to me. Yeah. Right. As long as that frog doesn't turn around, we're alright. Choo. You're alright. What's up, Leshy? Did you hear barking? Is there a dog upsetting your slumber? I'll have a word with it. Don't you worry. Right, I need to go up there. There she be. Now, am I lazy enough to teleport to Mordona? Yes. Yes, I am. I got loads of gil, it's fine. Just going to take a drink. Okay. Citywid, I've done it. You have the readings? Excellent. Here, let me see the numbers. Yes, 4 of these crystals should suit our purpose, though I pray that we won't have need of their power. My thanks, Yorkshire. Glamwant again. Clean the wax out of your ears now, because there's something I want you to do, by way of preparation. The plan's to have you enter Castrum Centri all decked out in Imperial duds, but a disguise is more than just clothes you're wearing. You also got to act the part. At the very least, you need... I just fat-fingered my X button. He's pretty much saying you've got to learn the salute. The Galleon salute. I could teach you the salute myself, of course, but it's best you learnt it from experts. So get yourself as near as you dare to Castrum Centri and watch the Imperials doing what they do. All the way over there. What time are we on? Oof. Actually, I might end the video there and we'll go learn the Imperial salute the next time. So we've already been doing this nearly 30 minutes, so yeah, I'm going to decide whether I'm going to do Where Winds Meet or Skyrim first. I'll probably do Where Winds Meet because, like I said, I haven't even touched that game before, so it's all like totally new to me. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.